Waste management. When we think of waste management, we think of industrial and agricultural waste, municipal solid waste, and hazardous waste. Sewage sludge is 1%. Municipal is roughly 1.5%. Industry is responsible for 9.5%. Agriculture, 13%. Mining and oil and gas production, 75%. Solid waste in the U.S. is greater than 300 pounds per person per day. Of that 300 pounds, 13% is from agriculture. Mining waste, 75%. Industries, 9.5%. Municipal, 1.5%. And sewage sludge, 1%. It is a multi-billion-dollar industry. The Resource Conservation and Recovery Act of 1976 is very important. It outlawed open dumping. To manage today's waste, we have sanitary landfills consisting of roughly 54%, recycling and composting takes care of 30%, and incineration is 16%. Dioxin is a harmful chemical that is released during incineration. A sanitary landfill typically has a synthetic liner, has an earth cover, a leachate collection system, and has to have methane venting. When landfills are filling up rapidly, it is difficult to find new sites. There are restrictions and also what is called NIMBY, or not in my backyard. No one wants a landfill in their backyard. Recycling. We can easily isolate from other waste, and we can have large quantities recycled, 60 to 80% of the waste. Aluminum cans, steel, recycled steel cans, glass bottles, recycled aluminum cans, glass drinking bottles, refillable drink bottles. Shows the energy it takes to recycle. 40% of aluminum is recycled in the U.S. Recycled aluminum uses over 90% fewer resources. Paper, pre-consumer versus post-consumer recycling. 10% or less of plastic is recycled in the U.S. Plastic can be very difficult to recycle. When we burn waste, we look at mass burn incineration. Air pollution and the waste to energy. Advantages: reduce the trashage volume, less need for landfills, and lower water pollution. Disadvantages: high cost, air pollution, especially toxic dioxins, produces a highly toxic ash and encourages waste production. Hazardous waste. The U.S. generally generates greater than 1 ton per person per year of hazardous waste. Today, to manage it, we try to reduce, reuse, and recycle. We can also try detoxification and incineration. This involves physical reactions, chemical reactions, land farming, and burning. Third way to manage it is land disposal, which is roughly 90%. Landfills, pits, lagoons, injection wells, midnight dumping, sewage systems, surface waters. Advantages: safe method of choosing carefully. Waste can be retrieved, problems develop, and they have low cost. Disadvantages: leaks or spills at the surface, leaks from corrosion of well casings. Existing fractures or earthquakes can allow the waste to escape into groundwater, and it also encourages waste production. Hazardous waste regulations in the U.S. I already talked about RCRA, or the Resource Conservation and Recovery Act. EPA identifies hazardous waste and sets standards for their management. Superfund was established to clean up hazardous waste sites. Most of this evolved from the Love Canal incident which was Hooker Chemical Plant in Niagara Falls, New York.